Hi, good morning. It is Scott. Today is Wednesday. Welcome to the meditation channel. Here I like to do a brief talk and then we'll get into a guided practice. And I like to work with an integration technique where we work with integrating the body, your emotion, your mind, and your relational dimension. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about something that affected me. When I was younger in high school, I really loved Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, and he just died yesterday. And I had been very moved by his passing because his music during those years when I was younger, I think really saved me from some darker choices. I think when we're young and we don't have access to healing methodology, or we haven't read all the things that we have read now, and we lacked wisdom, we turn to artists to help us sort of navigate life, survive. There's a way in which artists tap into some universal sort of life force oriented streams of information, and I think that Ozzy had done that. And I'm forever grateful for his music. I think that he truly captured something with heavier music at the time that really, could you imagine being that influential, having such an artistic influence, and this whole thing around the tortured artist as an archetype. The artist archetype is it's not an easy archetype. I myself am an artist, so I understand, the sensitivity to the world, to the situations, to others, to life itself is very, very strong. And, sometimes artists struggle with addiction to try to cope with the stresses of that sensitivity or the traumas of their past. And, when I had worked with my teacher, Avis, one of the things that she helped me understand was that what if she got me to think about the artist archetype differently. She said, what if it didn't have to be tortured? What if the artist could be what if the archetype could change and transform? And I think that it can. I think artists, if they really embrace the healing power of the archetype, they go through the journey of what it takes, I think, to transform the torture into the triumphs, into the lessons of life, the real wisdom, the real power of transformation. Because all artists are like this kind of caterpillar turning into a butterfly, And it doesn't stop. I think of a lot of artists that have reinvented themselves, and like David Bowie, for example. He was an artist that did this in his lifetime, where he would sort of transform who he was, and like constantly going from caterpillar to butterfly is not an easy life path, but it provides, I think, the artist and the world with great gifts and signposts about authenticity and truth, and still sort of staying true to the art, to the artistic, the creative impulse. And you don't have to be an artist to tap into the creative impulse. We all can. And one of the ways we do that is through the power of awareness, which is what we do here on my channel. So That being said, we'll start today with eyes closed. Begin with some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor. Very good, and we'll do 3 more. Great. And allowing your breath to return to your usual way of breathing. Beginning to feel your body sensations. Becoming aware of areas in your body that feel warm, open, and present. Feeling areas that are tingling, pulsing, aliveness. And as you notice areas that feel warm, open, and alive, you might notice more areas showing up in your body that feel warm, open, present. Begin to feel your body's connection with the earth underneath you. begin the process of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body, and then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm, healing honey melting into the earth. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space. And on the in-breath, breathing directly in. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Beginning to come in contact with your emotions, noticing what is emotionally present for you. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel them in the shared space for a little bit. You could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Or you could be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience, just allowing yourself to feel for a little bit. attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye area or your crown area, the top of your head, whatever feels like the correct place, and just feeling and softening in your head.